Cool. Coach, just congratulations on winning the Nedbank Cup 2023. If we can just get a summary of the 90 minutes first.
Thank you so much. I think it's been pretty much. I think every game in this competition was pretty much the same. I mean, thriller after thriller. We spoke just before the warm-up about how strong we were the last 2-3 months competing in every tournament. We were in every possible scenario, leading, chasing the goal, leading and losing the lead, playing extra times, playing penalty rounds, and we managed to resist in that moment. And today was one more example. I think we started the game and we didn't play well today. But I don't even know if it's possible to play the way we expect in a final or the way we want. It's difficult in this context, in this environment. The excitement is too high, and it's difficult. I understand the boys today, but yeah, we didn't control the game. We conceded a goal, strange, let me say. Then we got the control again, but again, chasing a ball and the opponent trying to temporize and minimize our chances close to the goal. We have, if I'm not mistaken, we have one clear opportunity from Kermit and then Lorch in a couple of rebounds to equalize. And when the game was about to go to the halftime, I don't know exactly what happened there, but it seems that it was a penalty, you know better. And the game changed there, obviously, going 1-1 to the half-time. And then in the second half, same story. We were too. You want to talk about tactic today, or do I move? I think we were a bit too long, with 4 players attacking and 6 players behind. Even in the first half, every time we have a duel with the centre backs, we managed well, but when the duel happened with the centre midfielders, we didn't have bodies enough around the ball to consolidate the defensive action. I think it was an issue during the whole game. I don't know exactly the reasons. And again, when the game was about to finish and go to one more extra time, there was a great combination. If I'm not mistaken, it was KB Salen, Cabello Salen, and Super Terrence again, putting the head in the right place, excellent timing, excellent ball, and in the end the quality of the guys solved the problem when the game was just about to finish.
Thank you, Coach. First question there to Kamugelo. Let's hear it.
Felicidades, entrenado por ganar el trofeo, Coach.
Muchas gracias.
Coach, how would you sum up your Nedbank Cup campaign? I mean, you are the only team that has played more minutes. I can only imagine playing so many minutes and not having to win the trophy, but you have won the trophy. So how would you sum up your campaign of the Nedbank Cup, and also lesson learned from this tonight's game, because you're playing the same opponent in MTN 8?
Like I said in the introduction, tricky from the start, because from outside looks easy to play the second division teams and this type of games, but it's not easy. It's not. So it's been difficult from the start. We have a difficult first game against FC All Stars. We just managed to get the lead after 70 minutes, if I'm not wrong. I got a red card in that game. Bend Academy is supposed to be an easy game. After we got the lead, suddenly we shot in our foot, and we played an extra time. Dondol Star was something crazy, the game we played against. Chiefs, a derby in the middle, so I think it was epic until the end, and it tastes very well, because probably we didn't play a very good football in this competition, but we were so competitive, and that's very important. I think we managed to win every knockout game during the season, in every competition, in every official match, and I think that's going to be a huge value for the group for the future. I think at the same time the games were entertaining enough, right? For the people, for the fans, with emotion until the end, and I think that's good for this type of tournaments as well. Not for the coach, but for the fans was, I think, a thriller. So that's my vision of the tournament. ¿Te gustó la respuesta?
Muchas cosas.
De nada.
Anyone wants to match that? Any takers? Are we good? Move on. Oh, okay, the takers there.
English now.
Nico. Yeah, I've noted you, Karabo, but I know you won't be able to match that, so I'm giving Nico a chance.
Thank you. Congratulations, coach.
Thank you.
Mine is very simple. What are your thoughts about the penalty that you equalized it?
From my position on the bench, there's nothing I can say. I've seen a player, Sekhukhune player on the grass. I don't know exactly what happened that he finished on the grass. First of all, I don't know if it was a foul or not. Then Lorch tried to overpass him, and I've seen a picture where the player is touching the ball deliberately with the hand. Penalty. But still, I didn't. You can imagine, I didn't have the opportunity to watch the action, any action of the game. So my opinion in this case doesn't have any value.
All right, I'm prioritizing new hands. Ne? Let's also give others a chance. Karabo, Temba hasn't asked as well. I saw his hand up. Can we maybe stick to one question per person so that we give everyone a chance?
Good evening, Coach. Karabo from Supersport. Coach, a very tactical game in the center of midfield, and I know you don't like, prioritizing single plays, but today, Miguel Tim, when you watch Miguel Tim, you don't see him, but when you watch Miguel Tim play, the entire match you can see properly. Is he that type of player, silent, effective, efficient as well?
Miguel have an excellent understanding of the game. He has the game in his brain, and that helped him to reduce his own deficits as well. He's not the fastest player on the field, but his brain is going, quicker than the average, and he used to be in the right place. Today, I think both teams, in this case today, both have that profile in the midfield. Intelligent players, well positioned. Probably not his best game, like everybody around. I cannot really say who was the best one today, but yeah, it's in this case with him. It's easy to talk about football and try to find a way to do the things. Is sometimes our nexo also from the bench to the field to spread the message, to help us to have the people in the right places. So yeah, obviously you always need players like him, but again, Monare also did a fantastic job in aerial duels today. The team selection was also highly influenced by the set pieces. We don't have the tallest team in the league or in the world. We're far from that, so we have to be careful also with the player selection. Sometimes the decisions that we make, in this case, in this team, in a final, Sekhukhune is powerful in the set pieces. And today, I don't know how many corners Kermit cleared in the first post, Salen, players that they are not really strong in that department, but they did a very good job for the team. So again, the collective was fantastic. Not a great football tonight, but it was a final. Again, we played we play the way we understand that we have to do it in this situation.
Temba?
Temba Shabalala, Joseph, sports coach. Thank you so much, Patrick. Congratulations, coach. Looking at your season, how can you sum up the season that you had now that you're the only coach that has won 2 trophies in one season? You've secured the second sport. And what does it say to you knowing that you brought change to Orlando Pirates, changing their fortunes now that you're taking them to the CAF Champions League and all of the silverware that you brought?
You're giving me too much importance. I think we did it. That's the thing. We did it. We have a fantastic group. We have resources. I'm going to repeat myself, Temba, you know it. But it's the truth. It's the truth. I'm coming here, I have to talk. I'm probably a bit more popular in the street after 10, 11 months here. But we are a team. I will always emphasize about this because it's going to be the thing that it's going to help us to be what we want to be in the future. And thank you to my players one more time. Thank you to the coaching staff. We finished today with 39 official games. I think around, I'll tell you the number exactly, 223 training sessions in 11 months. So it's not by chance and it's not because of me. It's because we are committed, because we try to do our best. We have bad days, we have better days. But yeah, we are competitive and we're going to be even more.
Okay, Mahlatsi, then okay. When I think about it.
No, let's
Okay.
be fair.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. This is Omaliba from City Press. Congratulations, coach. I'm sure you are longing to go back home to see your family after the end of the season. But of course, there will be some trophy parades to show off the 2 titles that you have won. Can you just please take us through your program on your season? When are you closing? When are you closing? Things like that. When are you coming back?
You want to know the dates that I'm flying? To be honest, I don't know. We're going to celebrate now, straight after. We really deserve it. Emotionally, it's been tough, the season, for many reasons. It's not easy to do what you like and what you love in a different context, like it is for me to be here. The learning process was difficult. Things were not easy from the start. So yeah, looking for a rest, but it's not going to be too long. It's going to be longer for the players. They deserve it, but for us, for the technical staff, we have to, after tomorrow, start working in the next season, because if we do the same, we're going to get less. So we have to do different things, improve, and for that we need to do it now, and hopefully in 1 or 10 days, in 1 week or 10 days, have the opportunity to, like you said, to see my family and my friends, and go to the beach, and try to be relaxed at least 2, 3, 4 days. If I have the capacity, I don't know, to be honest, if I do.
Mahlatsi?
Good evening, coach. Next season you'll be mixing up with the big boys on the continent in the Champions League. I just want to check, what have you made of this competition? I'm sure you've been watching from a distance. And what are your realistic, sort of targets next season? And do you have enough depth in the squad to go out there and really make a meaningful contribution?
We just finished the cup final. We got the trophy.
We're looking at it, coach.
It's asking me about the cup competition for the next season.
Yeah, but you have qualified. Why not?
Like I said before, because we just finished the cup final, we got a trophy 5 minutes ago.
But you're going to the Champions League. Surely you're thinking about it.
I can discuss what you are saying. We're going to Africa. You're right. There's nothing I can say against, but what are we going to do in Africa? Dream. And we have the potential to go all the way.
Yes.
I'm a very optimistic person. I told you guys many times. Don't get wrong with my face. I'm very optimistic. So when I start a tournament, I'm going with the intention to go all the way. Then let's see. We're gonna find difficult trips, difficult opponents, difficult decisions from the referees. It's a difficult competition. It is. But Sundowns this season did a fantastic job in that competition. They showed that it's possible for South African teams to compete till the last stages almost. So why not? We're going little by little. We're gonna start from zero again in every competition, and we're gonna face everyone, with the intention to compete in our maximum level.
Okay, Pendulo. Josie FM, you already had a chance, so let's give others a chance, please. Pendulo.
Coach, Pendulo Story, Finance. It's been a fantastic season, Coach, and you've mentioned how you've had the support of the spectators as well. You've managed to turn Orlando Stadium a fortress, and today you've seen a number of fans coming from all over across the country, entire Eastern Cape, Durban, to come and support you. So, which means they're also expecting the same performances next season. So, what will be your message to them? What should they expect next season?
Let's move it along. It's Sepang and then Diveni.
Now the fans, I said before, when we play, I'm still wondering why Orlando is not packed like when we play away. It's something that maybe we need to play better football at home to invite more people to come and join the games and play the games with us. Hopefully next season there's going to be more people, more trust on us when we play in Orlando, and the away games are something special. Every time we play in Durban was almost packed in every game, in Port Elizabeth, in Polokwane, in Limpopo, today here again. So it's amazing to play like that, and actually they are helping us a lot in the away games, making the things difficult for the opponent to play it again. So next season, again, same that I said before, we're gonna try again. We start everyone with 0 points, 0-0 in every competition, and we try to, like I said, try to do some things better and different, because if we do the same, we're not gonna get the same than this season. We need to move. Every team is gonna move forward, is gonna try to get better, and we cannot be an exception. We cannot be thinking now that we are, double champions, and because of that, next season everything is gonna be, a bed of roses, because it's not gonna be like that. We have to be critics, see the places where we can improve, and again, try to. At least I think, from my point of view, the most important. I'm a football fan also, and for me, when I see my team, the only thing that I want is to see that they are giving their all, and in that sense, I think they cannot complain about Orlando Pirates players, what they did during the season, with good games, with bad games, but we gave our best in every situation.
Okay, Tsepang, then Diveni.
Coach Tsepang from Sekhukhune United. Coach, you've been here for about a year now. Has this given you some time to sort of see what's out there in terms of players you might need for next season? I know you've just won the cup, but the transfer window is coming now. From I think July 1, you can bring in whoever you want. And do you anticipate a busy transfer window for Pirates? Players going out, players coming in?
Come on. Probably, yeah. There's gonna be movements in every team. It's gonna happen. It's normal. Players finishing contracts. Some players will always look for their futures, like we do as a coaches. It's always the same. It's a market. There's gonna be players coming and going, like every season. I hope that not many. It's important to give continuity to the things that we build already. but again, probably it's our obligation, it's mandatory for us to have always one eye in the market, looking for opportunities to improve the squad, the coaching staff, everything, you know, because we need to do it and we want to compete, and for that we have to move forward. Like I said before, we cannot think that now everything is all right and Riveiro this and the players that, and no, we have to also be critic, because there's reasons also to do that, and try to look for opportunities that will help us to be a better team.
Deveni?
Coach Deveni from Disky Voice. Coach, congratulations on winning the cup. Back to the game, the message in the build-up from the Sekhukhune side was always, we're the small team, we're underdogs, we're going to come here and defend. Did the approach today surprise you? Did it have an impact on your game, or you knew they were bluffing?
No, I knew nothing, I suppose, but knew, hopefully. I would like to know every time before the games what's going to happen. To be honest, there was different opinions in the staff about what they were going to do, but I was pretty sure they're going to play 4-3-3 today, not 5-3-2 like they did it in Orlando, because it's the way that they can fit their best players, let's say, and it's a final. That's the identity of Sekhukhune, the way they play. They only change after 20 games with Truter. They only change in the game they play in Orlando. Then they did it again against Supersport in the second half. They changed the setup. But I don't want to sound like the smartest one, no. But, you know, you always try to play the game before the game starts, and I try to think the way that probably the coach think about us. And it's been a long time that nobody was pressing us aggressively high. It's been a long period, and they did it today, and that's the thing that I didn't expect. I expect them to play 4-3-3 like they did, but waiting for us a bit lower, and they surprise us with the high pressing. That's one of the things that we try to correct in the second half, with the position of our center backs in the build-up. We were too narrow in the first half, not giving enough time to Taviso and Lorch to be the players free outside, and yeah, surprise a little bit in some situations, but we were preparing ourselves during the week. We have plenty of time during the week to prepare ourselves for both different structures, and I think we did it decently.
On that note, Coach, we'll end it here. It's been
all right.
Over 20 minutes.
Guys, thanks for the season. I wish you a good time now in the holidays, and see you again hopefully very soon.